Um, I'll just start out before we get to questions, saying how excited I am about this season. I'm coming off of a really productive summer for the team here at Chase. So many of the guys have been around working with our players. Our staff's been fantastic. The players have really bonded and connected, and they've been working hard. And I think everybody's really excited for the season. So a lot to look forward to, and obviously getting started a week from now. So here we go.
Where is that at from your perspective, your contract, and would you be comfortable coaching the season on an expiring deal?
Yeah, I feel great about my position here, and I want to be here. I know Mike and Joe want me here, and so I'm very confident something will get done, but I'm not stressed about it at all. And, I'm perfectly capable of coaching, whether I have 1 year left or an extension makes no difference. So, but I fully expect to be here.
Mike was talking about
I really like Chris because he likes phone calls and not texts. So Chris is old school. He wants to talk, and we've had 4 or 5 great conversations this summer. One of the I remember a few years ago pulling him aside after Phoenix beat us in Phoenix, and I told him how much I admired him and his competitiveness and just his basketball intelligence. It's obviously we've had a lot of battles over the years. We did have one game together, the 2015 All-Star game, and I remember him taking over the game in the last 5 minutes, and our team won. And that guy would be fun to coach, and so I'm thrilled to coach him. He's one of the great competitors I've ever seen. His command of the game, the way he controls the action, his teams tend to get a great shot, possession after possession after possession. And he understands what wins. So I'm really excited to coach Chris, and I know he's really excited to be here.
The NBA
well, first of all, I'm very comfortable. I think signing Dario was huge for our team. He is really the kind of player that fits us well, a little bit like Bielitsa a couple of years ago. He's a different player than Belly, but there's a similar style in terms of his ability to connect the game with shooting and passing and awareness, court awareness. Dario's bigger than Belly. He's a very physical player, but he's going to fit us well either as a 5 or playing in a 2-big lineup as well. So I think his addition really made all of us feel very comfortable going into camp at that spot. And then I think the addition of Usman to the 2-way spot was a really nice pickup as well. He's a young player who's got some of the qualities that Draymond and Loon have. He's not going to wow you with athleticism, but strength, awareness, length, ability to guard multiple positions. Usman is a good player, and I think we're excited to be able to add him to that rotation as well.
Established starting lineup, and you have Chris coming in. Have you thought any more or made any decisions based on starting lineup?
Yeah, we basically have 6 starters. The way I look at it, and only 5 can go each night. So I haven't decided yet what we're going to do. I want to see training camp. We're going to try different combinations and take a look. Obviously, all 6 guys are going to play a lot of minutes for us. But if this is going to work, then everybody has to embrace it, regardless of who's starting and who's not. It only works if the whole team buys in. And I know these guys well. I know 5 of them really well, and I'm getting to know Chris. And one thing I know about all of them is they want to win more than anything. They're an incredibly competitive group, and I'm very confident that we'll figure it out, and the guys will buy in and find a way.
There's obviously various combinations.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to kick things off here and say I think we're excited for the start of the season with training camp right around the corner. Feel like we've had a good, productive off season. Made it through the job here for a few months since I was last up here, and still here and have the job, so I haven't messed it up too much. But no, we feel good with where our team's at, with where our roster's at. We'll add a few more players over the next few days to invite to camp. And then, from there, we'll see what we have. I think it'll be a good competitive training camp with some positions and some playing time up for grabs. And we really want to focus on getting off to a good start this season. So, I think our players have been in the gym throughout the summer. Good young development program we have going. And our veterans are starting to trickle back in now. So I just think we're in a good place mentally, physically, healthy going into camp and looking forward to a great season. Yeah, no. So, with those guys, the main thing is it's good is on both sides. I think there's a desire to extend or be back or, make sure those guys are in the fold with the Golden State Warriors moving forward. So I think both sides feel that way. And when you're working off of that idea, I think, you can come to a deal. And so hopefully we can do that. In those scenarios, there's no real specific timeline in the immediate future that we have to abide by. So we'll continue to have conversations, but the main goal is to, secure those guys moving forward. And, I think they feel a little bit of the same, but we're optimistic and I think we're in a good place there.